welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, you're watching the Urban Rats, and tonight we're at Wisedale Football Club in Radcliffe. We've actually camped here before, but I'll come back to that later on. So we're actually camping in a storm tonight, and the storm's name is Storm Amy. Yeah, so it's been pretty windy, guys. So I come here last night, and like last time I come, it was too windy and I had a failed attempt. So tonight we're going to attempt to get back on here. Right, so we've walked up, we're at Toppet Road now, and we've come across this substation what runs the amateur football club down there, you know, where the bar is and all the rest of it. So it says on here, danger of death, but we're going nowhere near that. But what we are going to do is drop down this hill behind it. I'm going to follow the fence round, and I have seen one of these panels what's been blown open by Storm Amy. Let's go, no traffic, come on. Oh, just in time there, just in time. Right, being careful now. Let's follow this animal trail here. Here's the Harris fencing, look. Stay near to the fence. It's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse. Wow. Oh, here we are. Here. So we've got this one here, what seems to have come off a clip, look. There's a cobweb there, look. What I'm going to try is, oh, look at this, look at this. It's open. Wasn't too bad after all, were it? I'll show you it again. That's how it was, look. Well, I know it all looks empty at the minute, but I think we've still got security on this place and people coming on with it being brand new. And all the new football pitches are here. And they've got some new fencing here. Everything here is brand new. It was just a field. And the only problem they're having is all the geese from the lodge over the road are all coming settling on this football pitch. So they've got like fake birds, like bit of a kite what flies around like that to try and deter the geese off. So we might even get woke up in the morning from the geese. What I've got to take into account is if a car comes through that gate there and they go in front of that club like you would, you'd want to park close as you could, couldn't you? Because that's what you do when you got a car. Right, and then what they'd have to do, they'd have to U-turn it round with the lights on. So if I was anywhere over that side, the car lights would hit my tent, wouldn't they? So what I'm thinking is, if I stay to this edge here, near the fence, where they planted the trees here, I was thinking about just setting up here so I kind of like blend in, if you know what I mean. So then I can keep my eyes out. If I see anything, boom, turn my lights off and we're happy days. So yeah, I think that's what we need to do tonight. So before we go any further, let the rat take off the rucksack. Oh yes. So my choice of tent tonight, and you've not seen it for a while, is the Bobcat one. And I got that because it all folds up and comes out in one, and it's supposed to be 4 season. I'm not sure what the weather's going to do tonight, so or in the morning, because obviously this is Storm Amy, so it's all day, it's been windy, gustily, raining, not raining, we've had it all today. So we've got a special guest with us tonight. Yeah, that's right, it's Pauline. So let's lay Pauline on the floor so we can set up the tent. I'll bring you lot back when the tent's up. So I'm going to turn off the lights now, get in stealth mode, and pitch up the tent. Right, well the tent's all set up, I'll give you a quick look. So here we go. There's the Bobcat. Oh yes. We're going to be camping on the Thermarest mat, and it's a Neo, so I'm going to blow that up. And oh yeah, I've lent out my pump, and because it's got a light on it, I've lent it to my son, so I've not got that tonight, so I had to borrow one, didn't I? So yeah, I bought myself a blow up doll, and she's a big one. And she said I could lend the pump. Look at the size of it, it's massive. It is a flex tail, and you just switch it on like this. There you go. This will blow up in seconds. Oh, it's nearly there, look! Bloody hell, it's up! I've blew my car tyres up with quieter pumps than this one. But anyway, let's all big it up for Sheila, the blow-up doll, for lending us a pump. And I know, I can hear you now. Urban, what you cooking tonight in that tent on that football pitch, mate? Well, tonight, guys, I got myself a new pan. And I also went to the butcher's and scored myself a steak, didn't I? So tonight we're going to be on sirloin steak and mushrooms. And we're also going to be cooking with gas. So let's get ourselves connected. Oh yes. Rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. Ta-da! We're back on the Cascade cardboard table. Oh yes, baby. And because the storm made me, I've had to bring my converted wingard. Yeah, you heard it right, converted. Because when you buy these, they're about 5 mile long. You need bus to get from one side to other. So what I did, I cut it in half to what I need for my table. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. I went to go outdoors and I bought the OEX pan, and it's the same one as I used before. And if you look at one of the last videos where I was in the woods, well, I cooked myself some burgers and onions, and it turned out Tesco sold me some dodgy onions and it was on fire in my pan, flaming, big flames coming out of the pan. So when I got home, pan was finished. It said no more, rat, that's it, it's over. Well, what I ended up doing is going to the butcher's over the road and yeah, getting myself this steak, look. So I've actually cut and buttered it at home and cut it in half so it fits in my pan. So here's one piece, yeah, and here's the other. Rock and roll. And a bit more butter there, yeah. Fold the paper up because we're not scruffy around here. We don't leave no mess, do we? Nope. Put that in this rubbish bag. There we go. Steak in the pan. And then just in case anything went wrong whilst cooking, I brought out the light fry, baby. So I brought out the miniature stool with us, and that's how quick it is to deploy. Sit my ass on that. I know it's small, but it does get you off the ground, so can't moan, can you? Only about the price. So anyway, I'll have a look how the steak's cooking. Oh yeah. I've just turned over the steak, now I'm going to put the mushrooms in. Yeah, and it's been a long time coming, guys, but guess what? We've been introducing the Guinness back to the channel and the pint glass, so let's party on. Here we go. Oh, this is it. This is where it's at. Beat it, can you? Shake it. Every drop counts on these stove camps. Oh yes. Well, all I've got to do is just keep my eye in this direction where the gates are, just in case anyone walks on or comes driving on. If they drive on, it's an easy one, but there is a little gate as well, so if they go through that, I'll have to be vigilant, you know, but I'll probably hear it, to be honest, because it's a metal gate. So yeah, I'll just keep an eye on that way. We've got light here off the street light, but I'm just in the dark bit, because obviously if I was there you'd see 10 mile off, wouldn't you? So yeah, I'm parked in the dark bit. Got a nice light bit of grass there. I'm on the stool, we're partying on, and it's all good. The only thing I messed up on really tonight is I didn't bring a plate because I thought I'd just eat it out the pan. But I was just thinking, I don't want to scratch my new pan with it being still brand new, you know what I mean? First time it's been used. It's getting christened. Here is the pan. Yeah, christened. I'm back from the time when we were at school. You used to christen your shoes, and they used to have like crocodile shoes, and didn't you, like pointed and that, and you go up to your mate and boot him in the shin and go, oh, what that for? Just christen my shoes, they're brand new, mate. Well, it's all exciting getting back out on stealth camp. I don't seem to have been stealth camping for ages because, you know, it's been coming to end of summer and I've been getting out a bit, like, you know. And I just thought, because all these pitches are brand new and stuff, I've got to get out there and get a camp on there. Yeah, so that's what we do around here, innit? Look, I just kick these about like a football. Yeah. Yep, that's it. The mushrooms are in the mosh pit here. Yep, mosh pit of mushrooms we've got. I just do a bit of jiggling round, flick that over. Yeah, flick that over. Boosh, boosh. And make a bit of room. Look at that. Look at that. Let's have a swig of the Guinness for all you hardcore campers. Cheers, guys. Well, considering it's Storm Amy tonight, it's quite warm actually. Wind at minutes drops. There's no kind of wind at the minute. How mad is that? It's been like blowing it about today, storming it down. Now it's like being in Mallorca. Can't believe it. Bloody hell. Well, it's not that good. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. Have a swig. Fantastic. Anyway, I think I just spoke a bit too soon. Big gust of wind's just come over, nearly took my pan out. Look, I'll show you how like windy it is at the minute. I mean, look away. If you get scared easy now, look away because this is not for faint-hearted. I'm only showing you wind. Look at the flag. It's blowing its head off, look. Look at that, that's how windy it is. Right, well, I've turned the gas up on the stake. You might be able to hear it sizzling away there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat the steak before I put my sleeping bag out. And yeah, I'm happy to be using the Bobcat again because I've not used it for ages. In fact, it's been that long I can't remember which camp I last used it on without looking. That's madness, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, buzzing. Not a bad little tent, and I only paid about 60-70 quid for it at the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been a cracker. Yeah, these kind of burners, what I'm using tonight, they're alright for cooking stuff like steaks on and all that kind of stuff. But what you find with them is they kind of use a bit more gas, and it's like the Soto one I've got, like them pocket rockets and all that, the MSRs and all the rest of it. They're kind of pretty good on gas, you know what I mean? So if you're just going out like lightweight camping, you're just going to boil some brews up or boil some water for your food, they're ideal. But when you like doing camps like this, that's alright, that cooker. I mean, I've had that for about 2 years now, for a year, whatever, and it's been great up to now. But yeah, they do go through gas quite a bit, to be honest. Yep. When I went in Butcher's and bought steak, I was buzzing. I was like, yes, because I knew I was coming out camping. I was like, see you later. Yeah, buzzing. So yeah, it's good to be out, innit? And before I come out tonight, like the wind was howling in our street and that. I thought, am I doing the right thing here, going out in Storm Amy or what, or is it all gonna go wrong? Like, but no, it's not been too bad, to be fair. If I do see like a car coming to the car park, what I'm gonna do, I just unpeg the front of this tent and it just lies flat like that, and I'll just lie it flat while the air and go, and then all you do is just pull it, stand it back up, peg it back in, back in action. So yeah, that's what I'll do if anyone drives through them gates later, because you never know, do you? Never say never in this game, do you? And then in the morning we've got to get ourselves off quite early, because the builders are actually still working on here. And you know what builders are like, turn up at 7 in the morning, don't they, for work, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so in the morning I'll set my alarm and we'll just get ourselves off here. Well, I reckon that's the steak pretty much done, so I'll get it off the cooker and let you have a quick look, because we're all different in steaks. I'm more like medium to well done, like, you know what I mean? Some people like them just like the butchers, you know. But anyway, let's try this mushroom. Wow, that's fit, that. That's fit, that. Oh, I need another. Wow. Right, I'm calling that done. Calling it done. I'm turning off the gas and getting tucked in. Well, we're all chopped up and ready to rock and roll, baby. Do you want me to test it for you? This is where it's at. Definitely, this is where it's at. Oh yes. That is absolute gorgeous. I could eat it twice. I think it's raining. I don't know. No way. Was it raining? Unbelievable. Wow. Well, this is the last piece. I think it's bloody gorgeous. But what I'm going to do is, I've got a couple of mushrooms left, so I'll put them in the pan. But I don't know what weather's going to do. It's like raining in a minute. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. It was like, what did I say about 2 minutes ago? There's no wind. After I said that, wind come, now it rains here. Yeah. Well, there we go. We're still on food, aren't we? I've just been in tent. Well, mushrooms are cooking. I've just set my sleeping bag up and that. But look, we're back on. Round 2. Turn my gas off. Think they're done. Right, gas is off. Saving gas. See the price of that has gone up, hasn't it? Huh? Look. Look. Nearly charcoal done, guys. I think I was just about around at the right time. Wow. Wow. Up them. Only up them. wind's going picking back up now. Rain stopped, wind's come back. But maybe I should have said the rain stops because it'll come back. Oh, mushroom stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Last bit of scran that. So yeah, let's give ourselves a refill. Rock on, baby. So it's a 1, 2, 3 to the 4 urban rats out on the paw. Well, can I just say, big thanks to all you people what noticed me in the street. Some people want a photo, some people like to say hiya. So yeah, thanks to all you lot what recognise the rat when he's out and about. I've got another Guinness left, but then, because I had a Guinness pour come out. But then, I bought this as well. So, I've got this, paid a quid extra and got the big can. Yeah, a bit of vodka. Strawberry vodka, baby. I can hear the police. It's pretty hard to find out where they are because it's all open and we're high up here. You can kind of hear sounds for miles, you know what I mean? It's madness, mate. Absolute madness. Well, Storm Amy's still about. Can't make a bloody mind up, can't you? 1 minute it's windy, then it's not, then it's just been like that all day today. Yesterday, gale force winds, constant. Yeah, so that there is the junction with the main road. Yeah, so we've got a path on there. Look, that's the traffic and that. Over this way is the clubhouse, and if you can see over there, that's the lodges. And anyway, I always knew that I'm going to be camping on here. When I camped on them gates last, and what I did, I put an hammock up across the gates and I set some screen up. If I can find it or whatever, I'll put it in the screen here. Then you can have a laugh at it if you've not already seen it. But yeah, I knew at that point then I would be returning and camping on here. So yeah, I was quite buzzing at the time, if I remember, because I thought, yeah, you've just opened up another local camp for the urban rats. Mission in the dark. Just heading towards the gate, but here I'm going to try and show you the gate from this side here. But I'll have to keep light off, guys, so it might be a bit dark for you. But they've got all netting here. I don't know if you can see it. They've got all netting so the ball don't go onto the road. This looks like a bit of a bin shed. Some fencing they've got. This here is the clubhouse. You can see some sort of camera there. See it? With red light on. I don't want to go too close because I can see another red light over there as well. They'll only check the cameras if an alarm goes off. So if we don't set the alarms off, we're alright. So for me and yous, let's get back to the tent. Well, we just had a quick walk towards the building, but then we've seen the infrared lights for the little cameras they've got all round, and I'm not sure if they're like a Ring doorbell where they'll set off a message to someone saying urban rats near your building, you better get your ass down there. So this is the AU strawberry vodka. In a can. Rock it on, mate. Rock it. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Tastes absolute fantastic as well. Hey, and it gets you a bit wasted, this stuff. You don't think it is at first. I've had the smaller cans. I've had like 3. Gone back to the garage, bought some more, and I've been like, whoa, bit wavy, me, bit wavy. I did get a message once, and it said, oh, well, Rat, you look like a burglar. And I'm like, a burglar? What's he been watching? James Bond? Well, I don't look nothing like a burglar. But anyway, normally, like, burglars will be dressed in, like, tracksuit bottoms and that, Nike trainers on the feet, Nike 95s, what cost 100 odd quid. But anyway, burglar. Oh, jeez, what's he been watching there? But can you imagine, right? If I started wearing fluorescent stuff and the police did turn up and they went, well, what are you doing, Matt, out here? I've got a stealth camping. They go, what, in a bright orange top? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Where are these people coming from? I don't get it. But yeah, freaking out, if you're stealth camping, either put some army stuff on or something black or something. You're not going to go in something like bright, are you? And then if I go in something bright, people are going, right, what are you going in something bright for? You look right, nerd. You're not going to be stealth in that bright yellow top, are you? It's crazy. Sometimes you can't do right for wrong, can you guys? But anyway, we're on vodka now. That's it. Anything can happen with this channel from here. Someone just walked past. That's enough fun for the urban rat here. So I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you lot in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning from the tent. And yeah, not a bad night's sleep. But I did wake up at night and I heard someone walking past on the path outside here. Jeez. So anyway, it's 6:20 in the morning, so we need to get up, get a brew, and get ourselves off here before the builders turn up. So let's do it. Let's see what the day's going to bring us. Here we are. This is us. Hit with a bin, man. Anyway, I'm gonna tie my laces, get a kettle on, and then we can start packing ourselves away, can't we? Yep. Yeah, it's been quite busy with traffic, to be fair, all night long. Right, Lionel Richie. So where's the little table that I cut with? See, this is all like on, and it just stabs through cardboard there, so it stays on. Anyway, time for a brew, innit? Swan was just walking down, I could hear him talking. My alarm started going off. Couldn't get to it quick enough. Anyway, let's get the kettle on. And that's us. We're on the posh stuff this morning because we're on the Costa Coffee. Well, it's that time of the day where we're going to be putting the sleeping bag away. Yep. Oh, kettle's on. We need a brew, don't we, before we go? So yeah, we turned up last night at the sports club here, and we entered through the fence at the side where the Storm Amy had blown it open a bit. So yeah, we got through there. We cooked ourselves a steak with a mosh pit of mushrooms. Yeah, that was decent and all. Ended up having a few tins of Guinness with a pint glass there. Rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. And finished it off with a can of vodka, strawberry. Yeah, decent. So, it was all good last night in here. Stayed warm in this bag. Can't moan, can I? And anyway, yeah, that's the bag away. See what's going on now with kettle. Get ourselves a brew so we can get ourselves out of here. Yeah, we don't want busting off them builders, do we, this morning? Jesus weepers. Yeah. So I've not got that much gear with me anyway, so to be honest. Yeah, happy days. Put this away, roll the mat up, and that's us. Yeah, I've only got one cup with me today, and it's this titanium one here. Yeah. So get that in there. Thanks Ronald McDonald for my sugars as usual. Keeps the rats topped up, don't you? Get that in there. Sorted. Yeah, that's that. Well, you're not going to believe this, but the rat is going as fast as he can because it's nearly 7 o'clock, look. I'll give you a quick look. 8 minutes to 7. Sometimes these builders start at 7. Bloody hell, tent is still up here. And I bet you, brew's still red hot. Watch me burn my lips now. Oh no, it's alright actually. Yes. Yes, cheers builders. The rat's nearly gone. Yeah, so we can put the tent down. Won't take me too long. Pick Pauline up off the floor and head towards that fence over there. Yeah, watch it. We'll come out at the bus stop and there'll be a lot of people waiting for a bus go to work this morning. Oh, I just heard the gate. I did. It was a false alarm, it weren't the gate. Yeah, it is. Oh, crap. All lights have come on the club and on the gate there. Right, tent's down. I've got it in a bundle here, I've not proper packed it up. We're just going to get ourselves out of here. The bus stop should be clear because loads of bus there now at the bus stop. So people are getting on there now. Just going to have a few more swigs of my brew because I'm going to have to carry all my stuff in my hands. Not got time to pack down, have we? Right, got up late. So everything's packed down now. Left no trace. Here's my tent, we're going to take that with us. We're going to head over to this fence and then I'll put my tent in its tent bag. But yeah, we're close with that. Look, all lights are on here. Daylight's happening, gate lights are on. Wow, I've never packed down that fast for a while. So anyway, let's get this stuff and get out of here before we get busted. Right, this is where we're going to end the video today, at the gates of Wysdale Amateur Football Club. So, these are the same gates that you'll see in one of the other videos where I camped on with an hammock. So anyway, since then they built the sports club and all the new pitches. So until next time, stay safe, stay stealthy, and I'll see you on the next Urban Rats Adventures. Over and out.